Thank you very much, Brother Andy Major. Thank you, Dr. Spinner, and thank you, Brother Horace, for those wonderful words. Mĩcere Gĩthae Mũgo was not only a resident of Syracuse, but she was an active and very, very vocal member of the Syracuse community and a proud citizen of the city of Syracuse. We're honored to have amongst us today the Deputy Mayor of the city of Syracuse, who will now come and say a few words on behalf of the city. Mayor Sharon Owens.
Good morning. It is my absolute honor to be here today. And when I received the call, I said, just tell me when. Professor Mũgo stood as an example, as a mother, as many mothers of her generation, for women of my generation. She stood, whether she spoke or elegantly stood on her own, as a standard for me and so many other women, particularly of African descent, to live and to work with dignity, pride, and with a spirit of excellence for everything that we do. And so with that, it is my absolute honor to present on behalf of the Office of the Mayor of the City of Syracuse this proclamation. Whereas Professor Mĩcere Gĩthae Mũgo was a distinguished scholar, intellectual, poet, and playwright, and an honorable Emeritus Professor of Teaching Excellence at Syracuse University, and whereas Professor Mũgo dedicated her life to serving our city with unwavering commitment, tireless working towards peace, social justice, and human rights for all. And whereas Professor Mũgo's scholarly work, activism, and transformational leadership made a global impact, and she distinguished herself as a freedom fighter, Pan-Africanist, global women's rights and human rights crusader and champion. And whereas Professor Mũgo's legacy of compassion, leadership, and advocacy lives on, inspiring us all to strive for excellence and intentional community engagement. And whereas Professor Mũgo is celebrated for her contributions as a founder and president of the Pan-African Community of Central New York, a member of the Ghana Society of Central New York, and founding member of the United Women of African Organization, and whereas today we recognize Professor Mũgo's contributions to the Syracuse community and honor her memory as a teacher, cultural presenter, and leader. Now, therefore, I, Sharon Owens, the Deputy Mayor of this city, on behalf of Ben Walsh, Mayor of the City of Syracuse, thereby and hereby proclaim this day Professor Mĩcere Gĩthae Mũgo Day in the City of Syracuse.